Let me show you how to build a complete WordPress website using Claude Code. With this workflow, you don't have to manually copy and paste any code into WordPress. You don't have to fix what AI did again and again, because your AI agent will be able to build a complete website accurately on your WordPress website, and all the content will be fully editable on your WordPress website. Once you start using this workflow to build WordPress websites, you won't go back to building WordPress websites manually using any page builder. This is a two-step workflow. The first one is building the actual website using AI on your computer, and the second one is building that designed website on WordPress. In this video, I'm taking this as a three-step process, because first we have to install Claude Code if you already haven't installed it on your computer. So let's get started with the first step, which is installing Claude Code onto your computer. We can't just use the Claude chat to build this kind of professional websites. We need to use Claude Code. If you don't know, the Claude has a few different products or versions of Claude AI. The first one is the regular Claude Chat, and there's another version called Claude Cowork, and there's another option called Claude Design, and the one we are going to use is Claude Code. So to use this Claude Code feature, we need their desktop app. So let's go to their download page. I have included a link to this page where you can find all the links and other resources related to this specific tutorial. So let's click on this claude.ai/download page. Okay, when you click on that, it will take you to this page where you can download it for your computer, Mac, Windows or Linux, it doesn't matter. So simply download and install it if you already haven't. Once you install and sign into your Claude account, you can see your Claude desktop app like this. And if you click here, you can access the Claude Code, which is the feature that we are going to use to build this website. And another important thing is you have to have the Pro or Max plan to use this Claude Code feature. So I recommend you subscribe to the Pro plan. In addition to that, I also recommend you to install Git and Node.js on your computer. You can click on these links and download them very easily based on whatever your OS is. Yeah, it's not much, just like a regular software you install. The Git will help you with saving progress or snapshots when you work with Claude Code. And Node.js is important to run JavaScript on your computer. So when we work with Claude Code, we often need these two. That's the step one. Next, go to the second step, which is designing our website using Claude Code on our computer. You can think this as designing your website on Figma before moving to WordPress. So just like that, we are doing the design part here on computer before touching WordPress. I built a tool called Prompt My Design, which helps you with this process. You can access all these links from this page, promptmydesign.com. With this tool's help, you can easily design your website. So click on start the questionnaire button. Okay, as you can see, there are 4 steps. The first one is the questionnaire. So first you have to answer all these questions based on your website that you are building, based on your business. It doesn't matter how intelligent the AI model is if it doesn't know enough information about you or your business. So by answering all of these questions, we can our AI agent help understand the business better. You can download these questions or copy all of these questions as well. If you want to have a chat with AI chat and get all the answers, you can do that very easily. Okay, I answered all the questions. I used a fictional dental clinic called Oak Ridge Dental in this example. So all the questions are very simple and it's very important you answer all of them if you want a better website. So it's like, what's the business name, what does it do, the location and what areas does it serve, what you sell, etc, etc, all the general business information. And towards the end, there's a section called your existing brand. So if you already have your brand colors, brand font families, etc, you can list them here. Okay, so once you answered all the questions, you can download the answered questionnaire as a document as well if you want to keep it, or you can click next, which takes us to the second step, which is sitemap. So the idea here is to define the website's scope, or how big of a website this is. Is it a 1-page website? Is it a 5-page website? like that. Before we start building the website, it's better to define this. You can use AI help for this as well. You can just click copy prompt, then it will copy a prompt with all the questions and the answers you gave. Then you can paste it into a AI chat like Claude or ChatGPT. I opened a Claude normal chat and I'm going to paste that prompt and click send. If you don't want to have a chat with AI to define this, if you already know your answer, you can add them here. Just click on this I already know my structure button. Then first you have to decide one page or multi-page. Then you can, if it's a multi-page site, you can add all the pages. Once you do that, you have to add the home pages section, because before we build the whole website, we just start with the home page. That way we can define the website style, and we may have repeating sections, so we can use them on other pages as well. So first we do the full website. So that's why we only list the home pages sections, not the sections of all the pages. I hope it's clear to you. Okay, so let's go back to the Claude chat. As you can see, Claude is recommending a one-page website in this case. So depending on your business, Claude or whatever the chat agent you are using will recommend a multi-page site or one-page website. And again, you don't have to just use what the AI recommends. You can manually decide that too. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and paste this here like this, and it will automatically populate the sections for the home page like this. So all good. You can reorder these sections too if you want, but I'm going to leave them as it is. Next, click next. Okay, here's a fun part. Here you can select the design style that you want for your website, because when it comes to website, you know, there are many different website styles, and some design styles are suitable for some businesses. You have to pick one based on your niche. Here you can see it recommends 3 options, but you can scroll past them and see all the design styles. You can really open them and see how it looks. For example, if you want neo-brutalism type website, you can preview it and it will show you a preview like how that style looks like. So explore these and decide on a design style. I'm going to use corporate professional style. Therefore, I'm going to click on choose this style. By the way, let me know if you think there could be any improvement for this prompt my design website. Okay, once you select a design style, click on next, which takes you to the 4th step, which is your master prompt. If you scroll down a bit, you can see here we have the master prompt. With this prompt, you can easily design your website based on your website information, based on your design preference. First, if I scroll to top, here we have 2 choices. First, about your images. If you already have images about your business, you can check this. That way AI use your existing images. If not, AI is going to download images from websites like Pexels, Unsplash and use them. Once you build the website, you can replace them with your own images. Generally, that's what I recommend, which is keeping this off. That way AI will find and use most suitable images. So based on the image choices AI made, you can swap them with your own images. Yeah, that's it. Then you can copy this prompt, or you can edit this prompt within this website. You can click edit and you can make changes to anything. So if you want, you can read the prompt and make any changes. Once you are happy, you can download the prompt. For example, if you click on build prompt, it's going to download into your computer. I'm going to download the questionnaire as well. So it downloads the questions and the answers you provided in the step 1. Okay, that's all we have to do with prompt my design website. We have our prompt, we have our answered questionnaire. Next, you have to create a folder for this specific website. So I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to name it Oak Ridge Dental website. Next, you have to paste that downloaded questionnaire into this folder like this. So it has all the questions and the answers. And in prompt my design, if you enable this, that means you already have your images, right? Then create a folder called images and add all the images you have there. In our case, I'm not going to add any images. I want AI to decide all the images. Then once we have the completed design, we can replace them. Next, we have to open Claude Code. Now we are going to create a new Claude Code project. So if you are using Claude Code for the first time, when you click Code and you are already subscribed to a Pro Max plan, you can start using Claude Code. So first you have to click on this icon. Since I already have projects, I have to click on Open Folder. Then go to the folder you just created and open it like this and click open. So make sure this folder is somewhere safe because this is the website folder on Claude Code. It's a important folder. Next, I'm going to start a chat. I'm just going to say hi. That's it. Next, I want to make an important configuration to our Claude Code setup. If you click on this icon, it will show you 1 million instead of 275k here. That means it has a 1 million token window context. But in my experience, when it goes past like 275, 300k token window, it start to produce bad code. Therefore, I like to keep it around 275k tokens. So it's very easy. You have to just paste this, which is /autocompact 275k. I leave this in the blog post as well, so you can just copy and paste it. Yeah, so just do this and paste, and it will set the context window to that. Then I also want you to install front-end design skill to your Claude Code setup. That skill will help Claude design better looking websites. Just click on this plus icon, go to plugins, manage plugins, then click on browse. Here you can search front end design. This is the one we want. Click on the plus icon, click on the gear icon, and it should be turned on like this. I'm going to close this, and before I start prompting the website design, I'm going to fully close our Claude Code app or our Claude app and reopen, because when you install a new skill, sometimes it requires a restart. Okay, I reopen Claude and I'm in Claude Code tab, and this is the session that we were before we closed the Claude desktop app. Now I'm going to type / and type clear, which means we just cleared the chat. This is specific chat. Now we can start prompting, so AI is going to design our website. I'm going to go back to prompt my design website and click copy here to copy the full prompt, and I'm going to paste it here like this. And before I hit send, I recommend you use extra as the effort level. In my experience, that will provide a better looking website compared to high, so go with extra. Now the AI is doing its thing. We have to wait till it's completed. It could be 15, 30, even 1 hour depending on the website site. So I'll continue once this is done. Okay, Claude is done designing the website. It took about an hour to complete this web page design. So let me go back to the folder, and here we can see all the files related to this website. You can click on this index.html file. It will open the website. Okay, so what do you think? This is the website, and this is the hero section. If you scroll down, we have the what we do section, emergencies, prices, about section, testimonials, FAQ section, and contact details, and some images of the location and the footer. We also have this contact form, and when we build this on WordPress, we have to use a form plugin for that. It's a one-page website, so you can click on these links and it scrolls down to that specific section. So next what you can do is you can review the copy, the design, etc., and make any changes. If you want, you can just prompt it to make the changes. Just prompt it in plain English. You don't have to worry too much about it. By the way, if you click on this globe icon, it will open the website within the built-in browser. Then you can select any section. For example, if you click on this arrow, then you can select any element and tell Claude what it should do with that specific section. That way you don't have to take any screenshots to communicate the change you want. It's very easy. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, so that's the step 2, which is designing the website using AI. Now let's move to the last step, which is building this website on WordPress. So for that, first we have to install WordPress. So let's start with that. It's very easy to do if you are new to WordPress. We just have to get a domain hosting and install WordPress there. So in this page, I have added my recommendations. You can either use Hostamada or Hostinger. I recommend to go with Hostamada as it's cheaper than Hostinger and you can get a free domain as well. But if you want to use something like Hostinger, you can do that as well. By the way, these are affiliate links. So if you use one of those links, it will help me create these free tutorials. Okay, so here I'm going to WordPress hosting and I'm going to scroll down. Then I'm going to choose my billing cycle. I think I'm going to go with annual plan. And when it comes to the actual plan, I could go with WP Launcher, WP Evolver, or the Speed Reaper plan. I'm going to go with the starter plan, which is this one. So click on get started and here type the domain you want. As I mentioned, you can get the domain for free for the first year. And these are the supported TLDs. So this fictional business is Oak Ridge Dental. So I'm going to use oakridgedentaldemo.com. I'm going to use a demo here because I don't want to get an actual domain because someone else might need it. This is just a test site. And for the TLD, I can pick any one of these. I'm going to just go with .com. Click on check domain, then click on continue. On this page, I'm going to keep annually as the billing cycle. Under data center, you have to choose the location that's closest to your target audience. Let's say you are building this website for North America, then choose a data center from North America. In this case, I'm going to choose New York. Then scroll down and click on preview order, and on the next page they're asking whether we want the domain add-on. I'm going to turn off and click continue. And now we are on the checkout page. Here you can see it's $29 for the first year including the domain. So that's a great price to host your website. So next what you have to do is fill your contact information, your billing information and your card information. You can pay with PayPal too. So let me fill them up. Okay, I have filled all the fields and I'm going to click complete order and it will take like 30 to 60 seconds sometimes to proceed. Okay, now we have successfully purchased the domain and the web hosting service. On this page, here you can see skip to product link. It's on bottom right corner here. I'm going to click it and it will take you to this page. So now we have the domain and the hosting service. Now we can go ahead and install WordPress. But before you do that, I want you to do this as well, which is go to your email and you'll see 3 emails from Hostamada. So go to the first one and click on this confirmation link and it will ask you to sign in again to the Hostamada. Okay, the email verification is done. Now we can move to installing a fresh WordPress installation on this web hosting service. So if you scroll down a bit, you can see this card under my services. Click on this cPanel icon. I'm going to close this one. And next go to WordPress Manager by Softaculous from here and click install. Okay, and here first choose HTTPS. Then here you can see your domain and sometimes there could be some letters like WP or something else under in directory field. Make sure you remove that. That's very important. So remove that. And I'm going to scroll down a bit and under admin account, you have to set up your WordPress admin username and the password. So for the username, I'm going to use my name, and for the password, please use very strong password. What generally I do is I click on the key icon and generate a strong password. Then I generally paste it, so we get a very strong password like this. Okay, and under admin email, you can use an email that you use. That's it. I'm going to scroll down and click install. And within a few seconds, we'll have our WordPress installed. Okay, as you can see, it's done now. Let's click on our domain. Let's see if it's working. It does not work. Let's see, most probably our domain is not active yet. I'm going to go to Hostamada and under domain, my domains. As you can see, the status is still pending. Click on this icon. As you can see, we have to contact their support to activate the domain. So let's use their chat. I'm going to click on chat and let's fill this form. Okay, let's start the chat. Okay, it looks like it's already solved according to Mark from Hostamada. Let's refresh and see. Yeah, it's active now, so that's great news. Let's go to Softaculous again, and I'm going to click on the first link, but I don't think it will work yet because it takes some time. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to wait some time and come back. It's been like 10 minutes now. Let's try clicking on the site. Okay, it is still not loading, but this is an SSL issue. So let's go to Hostamada, my services, and click on the cPanel icon. Okay, now I'm on the cPanel. Scroll down a bit. Under security, you can find this SSL certificate option. Click on that. Next, click on status. Here, click this one. Select all the domains and subdomains. Click run auto SSL. As you can see, within few seconds it will install the SSL certificate. Now I'm going to click on the domain and your WordPress website is loading fine. Your WordPress website is installed correctly. I'm going to click on this second link, which takes me to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, as you can see, it shows some setup results from some deactivated WordPress plugin. So I'm going to click on WP admin. Okay. Now we have a WordPress website. Now what I'm going to do is clean up this WordPress installation, which means remove unnecessary plugins, remove sample post, etc. So go to plugins, select all, deactivate, apply. I'm going to select all again and click delete, check delete. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to click on add plugin and I'm going to search FIA. Then I'm going to install this plugin, activate. Then under essential cleanup, keep everything checked, and I'm going to uncheck everything else and run setup. Go to plugin, delete the plugin. Basically, we just removed sample post, sample page, etc. that comes default with a fresh WordPress installation. Now our WordPress installation is clean. We have a fresh WordPress installation. Next, what we have to do is connect our Claude Code with this WordPress installation using an MCP connection. So this is how we can build WordPress websites using Claude Code, using this connection. So go to this page and click on Novamira MCP. This is the WordPress plugin that we are going to install on our WordPress website, which offers us a MCP connection. Click on download for free. Again, download zip and it will download the plugin. Next, let's install that plugin on our WordPress website. Install, then click on activate plugin. I'm going to close this one and click on Novamira option. Okay, here you have to click on turn on AI abilities and save. Okay, here you have to choose the AI client that you are going to use. As you can see, it supports almost all the AI clients out there. We are using Claude Code. We could use Claude Desktop or Claude Code. I recommend clicking on Claude Code, then click on this application password, then click on generate application password. Okay, then scroll down, click on change server name, Novamira Oak Ridge Dental. Okay, I'm happy with this name. I'm going to copy this name because we'll need it soon. Then click on manual configuration for Claude Code. Then click copy on this code. Okay, now go back to your Claude Code app. Next, click on this terminal icon and paste what you just copied like this. Then press enter and it will add that MCP to your Claude Code setup. Now I'm going to type clear and enter. That's it. Now close the terminal. Then what you have to do is close the Claude desktop app completely. Next, reopen the Claude Code app. Okay, I'm going to go to the same chat again. Now I want to ask whether that MCP connection is active or working. But before that, I'm going to clear this session. So far we have used some of the context. So this is the chat that we designed our website, right? So I'm going to clear it. So /clear, it's done. Now I'm going to ask, can you access this WP website over MCP? Then I pasted the MCP name that we given. Then enter. Okay, as you can see, it says yes, connected. That's good news. So that's done. Next, before we start prompting Claude to build this website on a WordPress website, we have to do some preparations. So starting with, go to plugins, add new, and search for Fluent snippets. Install and activate this. Again, click add new and search for SCF, which is secure custom fields. Instead of this one, you could use advanced custom fields plugin as well. And in that case, you have to use the Pro version. If you don't have the ACF Pro, use Secure Custom Fields. Okay, those are the two plugins we need for this workflow. Next, what we are going to do is upload all the images that we need for our website, which is this, to our WordPress media library. Click on Media, Add New, and go to your project folder, and under Assets, Images, select all and upload like this. I mean, you don't have to do this yourself. AI could upload the media to the WordPress website, but in that case, Claude have to spin more tokens on that, and it's another step, right? It's very easy if we upload the images ourselves. Next, go to Appearance, Fonts, then click on Upload and open your project folder, because under fonts, you can find some font files. So upload those as well. Sometimes you will see this error, but don't worry. If there's any missing fonts, Claude can upload them itself, so no worries there. That's all we have to do from our WordPress dashboard. But before I go to Claude, I'm going to come to themes, because I see these two themes that we don't want. For this website, we are going to use a child theme off of 2025 theme. So it's a fully block theme. Next, we are going to install WP Blockwright skill on Claude Code. So this is the skill that helps AI agent build our website. In this case, this one on a WordPress website. I created this skill. I spent a lot of time and I'm very happy with it. I'm sure you will like it very much too. So let's install it. Go to our blog post, and here you can copy this link. Click copy and open Claude Code, and here click on plus, plugins, manage plugins, then click on add marketplace, and click add from a repo, then paste that URL, then click on use, click on sync. Now you can see WP Blockwright skill here. Click on plus, click on gear icon, and you can see it's on now. That's what we want. So I'm going to close this. Then I'm also going to completely close the Claude app and reopen it. Okay, I have reopened Claude Code. I'm going to go to the same chat. Then I'm going to ask, can you access WP Blockwright skill? As you can see, Claude can access WP Blockwright skill now. That's what we want. So great. That's what we want. Now we can ask AI to build this WordPress website. So before do that, let's clear this chat so Claude can start in a fresh session. /clear, done. Okay, so go back to the blog post, and there I have included this prompt. So copy that and paste it here. It's a very simple prompt. So basically we are saying here, and we have to paste our HTML based website's file path. So open your project folder. So this one, I'm going to press Command Option C on my Mac, or you can right click and click on copy file path, I think in Windows, to copy the file path, and I am going to delete /path and paste the actual file path. So we are saying here you can find my HTML based website. I want to build it on my WordPress site with ability to edit the content. Use the WP Blockwright skill. You can access the WordPress site through the MCP. What's the name of our MCP? Nomura Oak Ridge Dental. If you remember, I asked you to copy it. This is why. And I'm also saying this is a staging site. You are safe to build on this WordPress website. Then I'm also saying images are already uploaded, font snippets and ACF or SCF plugins are activated as well. At last, I'm saying just start with the design system, site header and homepage hero section. So it won't build the whole page at once. We just want it to do these three things first. When it comes to effort, I recommend you use high, because we already have the design. The high is enough, and if you use extra, it will take longer time, and usually it does not need it. So just go with high. Okay, let me click on enter. Yeah, let's say usually this could take like 30 to 40 minutes depending on your website size and the complexity of the website that you built in the previous step. And before you go somewhere while Claude is doing its thing, wait a few minutes, because Claude may ask few questions before it actually starts building. As you can see, first Claude asks whether we have backups enabled on our website. I'm just going to say yes. And in the next question, it asks whether the website should be one-page site or multi-page website. So it should be a one-page site. Yeah, that's it. Let's wait some time and we'll come back once Claude is done. After about 1 hour, Claude came back with the results. So let's check. I'm going to open our WordPress website. And here it is. The header is done. The hero section is done. And our design system is also done. So if I open the original design, this is the original design. And this is the WordPress site. It's exact same thing, but now on WordPress. Now let's see how to change content. I told you you can easily change the content of the website. Let's click on edit page. And here we have the Gutenberg editor. You can see it created the block. Everything that's related to the hero section is within this specific section. And you can click this pencil icon and change all the content very easily, including images, links, text, everything. We go back to the dashboard again. And if I go to appearance, editor and styles, you can see our colors, our font styles, everything is saved to the theme. And if you go to this details page, it has all the global information, things like phone numbers, email, etc. that you can use globally. Okay, so I hope you like this workflow. So let's build the rest of the sections. As you can see at the end, it asks whether to build them once or go one section at a time. Let's do all at once so we don't have to check after each section. But before I do that, let's compact this conversation. So /compact, then enter, and it will take a minute or so to complete the compacting. Once done, I just want to say go ahead and build the rest of the sections of home page. I'm not going to send it yet. Okay, it's done. Now I'm going to send this. So the remaining sections are services, emergency, prices, dentist, reviews, FAQ, visit, and footer, and also sticky call bar. So those are the sections that Claude is going to build now. All the sections are built on WordPress now. Let's go back to our WordPress site and refresh the page. Let me scroll down. As you can see, what we do section is done. It's exactly the same as our original design. Emergency section, prices section, about section, testimonial section, FAQ section, and the contact related section. And you can see it created this form as well, but we are not using a form plugin here, but we should use a form plugin instead of this. So what we have to do is install a form plugin and create the form and ask Claude to replace this form with the form that we created using a plugin like Fluent Forms or something like that. And it's fully mobile responsive as well. Let me go to inspect. As you can see, it's fully mobile responsive as well. Next, let me go to edit page so I can show you how the content is editable. Here you can see all the sections. Let's say services section is the one we want. What you have to do is click on this pencil icon and it will open this panel where you can change everything. So as you can see, now we can build fully functional complete WordPress websites using AI. It handles everything. You don't have to manually copy and paste any code. You don't have to correct everything once it built on WordPress. And before I finish the video, before you log out or go out from your WordPress dashboard, make sure to turn off the AI abilities like this. Then once you are back, you can turn it on. It's good for security. So thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.